That being said, still a very impressive feat to make it this far with what I have to assume is a pocket pick. But we'll see if the pocket pick can make it happen against SnessFresh's land. JUMO's Cupid has been on a roll, has been on a tear through bracket today, so we'll see if they're able to close it out or not. Goes for an early butt bump, trying to catch SnessFresh off guard, but Sness a little too wary of it. And the side B is coming out from SnessFresh. Excuse me while I cover my voice for a quick second. Yep, SnessFresh. So far, SnessFresh with the advantage, getting a 4 throw. Neutral special off ledge. Trying to make things work here. Oh, gets a shield break onto SnessFresh. And gets a huge, I've never seen that setup before, but it managed to put JUMO in the lead. Sorry, I was mesmerized at what was happening there. So he set up all the clouds, he got the forward smash, and then he got the arrows into the clouds to get a lot of percent onto SnessFresh, but SnessFresh able to even things back up. And JUMO, it's not looking too bad for JUMO as soon as I say that. SnessFresh gets that up air to close it out. SnessFresh just a little too good at this game in general, I find. Up airs to stall it out. Ooh, side B is through the clouds. And able to find just... Well, you know, a lot of other players, they have been kind of caught off guard by Cupid, but SnessFresh has just that adaptation, that knowledge to go like, okay, Cupid wants to fire these arrows, I'm going to stall it out and I'm going to dash through the clouds, so there's no chance for JUMO to react, but JUMO does get the up air there to take out Sness's first stock in winners finals. Side B ladder going up, not able to find another conversion. The angle is just a little too sharp for that. Backdoor coming out from JUMO, trying to get something going here. Tries to get an edge guard, but the side B, SnessFresh timing these side Bs perfectly to avoid the cloud arrows, and managing to catch JUMO playing a little bit on the outskirts of the field, and taking that first stock, or taking that second stock. Sorry. Now SnessFresh up pretty much an entire stock, all up until the bit of percentage coming out. JUMO yet to be touched on their last stock and easily make this an even last stock situation, but has to play very, very well against SnessFresh. Gets clipped by the neutral air into up air, into up air, into up air. Not quite. The third one not connecting yet. No neutral airs coming out, or no neutral airs connecting, sorry. And of course, JUMO just playing the range game now, knows that he just has to keep SnessFresh at bay, and there's a chance that he can take this one away from our very, very strong FLASHPOINT. I forget if he's reigning defending, but we'll see. JUMO trying to make something work. Gets clipped with the neutral special tornado, and SnessFresh going all the way out for the edge guard, and I think he's got it on lock almost. Nope, going for the down air instead. JUMO recovering smartly in a way that does not allow SnessFresh to go out there like he just did. Just coming out, going for the up air would have killed, but not able to find it, but gets the second hit of the side special. JUMO managing to find an answer for it though. Gets the roll in and catches him with an up air. 99%. It's looking dicey, but it's still 100% doable as long as SnessFresh doesn't grab you at 100 and something percent at the ledge. It's gonna be SnessFresh taking the first game over JUMO's Cupid.
We could potentially see a character swap, we could potentially not. We'll see if JUMO
switches it up, goes back to his tried and true, or if he sticks it out with the Cupid. I wouldn't be surprised for either option here. Whew, my voice is going. I've been using my voice a lot these past few days, so my voice is slightly going, but hey. Alright. Going into game 2, going back to face off. Right, Jumo with an early start, getting a little bit of advantage on SnessFresh here, but SnessFresh able to even things back up. Then up air. Both players have very good but a slightly slow air mobility, and SnessFresh just has that little bit more edge guarding potential than Cupid does. So all the way out, you have to imagine SnessFresh is definitely going to go away all the way out, unless Jumo goes in horizontally, which is probably the best option, because if you go low, you know that land can just wait for you to press that out special button and chase you all the way down. Jab, no dice on the jab there from Jumo, not even get a follow-up. An up air coming out from SnessFresh, able to take Jumo's stock. And SnessFresh looking back in control of this matchup, of this game. Up airs coming out. Up air, the juggling up airs are coming out in full force. Double side B into up air, no dice. Oh man. Oh man, SnessFresh. It's a little too strong on this. Knows exactly what to do and where. Catching Jumo a little bit off guard. And it's 3 stocks to 1. It's looking dicey for Jumo in this game too. Goes for the down air spike as well. Forcing Jumo to, well, forcing Jumo to die, unfortunately. And that's going to be SnessFresh with a dominant game too. The Cupid was looking promising in game 1, but that game 2 was a completely different story. We'll see if Jumo sticks it out, or if he switches up to go for his tried and true Mr. 5. If he just doesn't like the matchup that much. Jumo taking his time right now, trying to decide what can I do. Is it a stage? Is it a character? Or is it me? Trying to find an answer to SnessFresh's onslaught of attack. Onslaught of attack. I have interesting word choices sometimes. No, we're gonna stick it out with the Cupid, and we're gonna go to Pyramid, it looks like. With the Pyramid, same characters though, same everything. SnessFresh up tilts. Of course, these platforms could actually, I think these platforms benefit SnessFresh and they do more Jumo, because those platforms are gonna block Jumo's arrows, and SnessFresh meanwhile can just fish under these platforms. So this is looking like it's a tougher task for an already rough battle for Jumo. We'll see what they're able to do here. Charging up these music note arrows, but not able to find much off of them as SnessFresh puts Jumo in a recovery situation again. It feels like most of this match has been Jumo trying to find something off stage in order to recover and avoid SnessFresh's onslaught, but it's just not working out right now. Jumo trying to get something going here, but 30-91 now, 110%. It is looking dicey to say the least. Up airs, everything coming out right now, trying to make something work. Neutral air drags down off the ledge, actually almost gets the spike. But gets an up air, would have killed if not for the tech from Jumo. Gets a singular shot off, but that back throw is going to absolutely close out that stock. And this is looking like SnessFresh is the win. So Jumo's able to get some straight hits in occasionally, but it's just not quite working out for him in the long run. It's the air dodge, does manage to find his way back, does not have the SD, thankfully. Or does not SD, thankfully. Not have to. I mean, the Cupid attacks are still real. You have not seen... I actually saw the Cupid attacks in the last game. That last stock was a bit of a forced SD. But we'll see if Jumo's able to string together something here. Percentage-wise, Jumo's making it up. Still down a little bit of stock, but hey. It'll make things work. Jumo throwing out these attacks, trying to catch SnessFresh, but SnessFresh a little too patient for that. Gets these side B conversions. And actually, why SnessFresh is going for these side Bs, but not always following up with that neutral air. That works on a lot of bigger characters, but seeing as Cupid is so small, that neutral air is not guaranteed to always hit after the side Bs. So instead, going for these diagonal side Bs in order to guarantee a hit and find his conversions off of that. It's very, very smart from SnessFresh here, showing that he has that adaptation depending on what character your opponent is playing, no matter or not if you face it regularly or not, and that is SnessFresh going up once again, 3 stocks to 1. Of course, if you go straight up, you can come right down with that neutral B, or neutral air. Oh, SnessFresh playing so patiently, but JUMO with the hard forward smash read. SnessFresh potentially a little too aggressive there. JUMO still has a lot of ground to make up, but this could be the start of something huge for JUMO in this winner's side. Does still have a life in the loser's side, but obviously wants to get something going against SnessFresh, because if he does make it back against SnessFresh, if he loses this, he wants to know that he can find a stock, he can find a game with Cupid against his LAN. Those projectiles coming out, trying to find something going here. He avoided the 3 stock, but can he make it a last stock scenario? Managed to get the counter hit there, gets more projectiles, but SnessFresh a little too fast for JUMO, especially with that down special speed up. Sees it come out again. SnessFresh tries to go for the trace, but JUMO able to fade away just a little bit. Whiffed grab, punished by a back here. Goes for another hard forward smash read. He's kind of got to go for these. I can't fault him for it. Forcing SnessFresh to pick an option off the ledge. Gets the neutral air into up tilt, and this is looking dicey. One more big hit from SnessFresh will absolutely seal JUMO's fate and send him down to the loser's side. And that's going to be SnessFresh taking it 3-0 over JUMO.